Qutb wrote two of his most important works, a commentary on the Quran and an incendiary political manifesto titled Milestones. Like Wahhab, he argued that the Quran alone was the source of knowledge and the guide to daily life. Qutb believed that only by returning to the, quote, true faith could Islam be saved. Qutb also found in the Quran the justification for armed struggle against those who stood in the way.
What Sayyid Qutb did is to go to the scriptures and, in effect, say, look at the scriptures, look at those sectors of the scriptures that talk about what do you do when you're under siege, what do you do when it's a war between belief and unbelief, and he used those texts to legitimate what he was doing.
His argument is that the world has changed and that the Muslim governments are no longer properly defending the world of Islam against incursions from outside. And so, he argues, each individual Muslim must now take the responsibility of military jihad on their own shoulders.
Throughout the 1960s, Qutb's writings struck a chord with many Muslims in the Middle East who had suffered for years under colonial rule. Qutb reinforced a growing sentiment that colonial rule was the equivalent of a new crusade.
That ideology proved to be an inspiration, and so Qutb is both an inspiration to mainstream, if you will, Muslims and Islamic activists, as well as to a whole variety of extremists that developed. This runs right down to people like Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda.
The legacy handed down by Wahhab and Qutb to Muslim extremists in the decades to follow would cause many, Muslim and non-Muslim alike, to take a closer look at the Quran.